What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to cover part 2 of the series on the truck. If you guys didn't watch part 1, that was the introduction to this series that I'm doing on the truck. I'm going to break down every detail of the truck, everything that I've done to it. If you haven't went and watched part 1, like I said, please go back and watch it. And if you like the videos, like, comment, subscribe on them. If I haven't covered anything you guys want to hear, please let me know and I'll be sure to catch it on the next one. So anyway, let's jump into the motor and I'll explain everything that I've got done to it. Alright guys, so it is a 6.0, it's an iron block, it's a Gen 3, it was an LQ4, it's now been bored 30 over, it's got a forged bottom end, it's got forged rods, forged pistons with ARP rod bolts in it. It is the Summit Pro LS rods and pistons. The oil pan, it's a Holley 302-1 oil pan. Any of you guys running S10 LS swaps, that's the oil pan that most of you guys are using. It's either that one or the GM muscle car oil pan. I think they're identical. The Holley pan is a little more expensive from my understanding. The motor mounts that I have went with is the Metaltech motor mounts. That's the motor mounts you will have to use for the Stainless Works long tube headers. And as you can see, they fit great in there. I highly recommend anybody that is looking for some long tubes to look at the Stainless Works. They are a little pricey, but they're super nice and they fit amazing. I will cover more of the exhaust in another video. So anyway, I'll jump into some other parts of the motor. The cam that I went with is a Texas Speed cam. It's the 228R. It's a 600 lift cam. I bought the entire top end kit from Texas Speed, so that came with Texas Speed push rods, LS7 lifters. I can't really remember what else. It's everything that comes in the kit. It's what I put in it. I did put all ARP bolts in the motor everywhere. I mean, the header bolts are ARP bolts. I've got ARP head bolts, ARP crank bolt, ARP stainless timing cover bolts. I tried to just put good quality stuff in there, and I would recommend you guys to do the same and to stay away from Amazon and those Chinese bolts. You will regret it from what I've heard from most people. So spend the extra buck, buy some good quality stuff, and you won't regret it. Anyway, stop my rant. The intake, it's an LS6 intake. Don't be confused with an LS1 intake. They do look a lot alike, but there is a big difference in the two. I might break that down into another video to explain that to some guys if anybody would like to cover it. The bottom of the intake is the biggest telltale, and obviously the part number on it. The heads I went with, I did not put a fancy set of heads on it this go around. I plan on tearing the top end back down this winter and putting some 823 heads on it, or maybe some Texas Speed Brawler heads. I definitely want something bigger. I did put 706 heads on it right now, and a lot of you guys are going to frown upon that, but the reason I done that was to up the compression. It is a head that comes off the small chamber 5.3s. If you guys know Richard Holdner, jump on his YouTube videos. He explains small chamber heads on 6.0s, and they put up good numbers. And I know I would be losing power on the top end, but right now, getting the truck on the road, that was my main priority. I wanted a little bit higher compression, so that's why I went with the 706s, but I might make a cylinder head video later on, jump into explaining that a little bit better. My rocker arms, they are stock rocker arms. I do have cheap precision trunnion upgrade in there. Super nice kit. That was insanely top-notch quality stuff. Let's see, the water pump. It's a LS3 water pump. Comes on the LS3 Camaros. As you can see, the spout is over on the right side instead of coming out in this area on the truck water pump. The spacing is the same as the truck water pumps. You just got the different spout location. And as you can see, I've still got plenty of room in here to work with if I ever want to upgrade this radiator, which I will do in the future, but right now it's cool and fine, and we're just going to roll with it like it is. My throttle body, it is a War Performance 92 millimeter. I definitely wanted to get a Motion Raceworks throttle body, but budget wouldn't allow that for right now, so that will be an upgrade for the future along with the other top end stuff. I do have ICT billet, alternator, and power steering brackets. That's super nice stuff too. Very nice kit. It's very easy to work with. Nothing wrong at all with going budget with just junkyard stuff, but I tried to keep this build as clean as I could. Fuel system, the fuel rails, I'm going to cover in a different video. I'm going to cover all of my ECU, all of my ignition stuff in another video, so please stay tuned. I have several videos planned. I'm going to go over my entire brake setup, so that will be another video. One other thing to point out on this, I do have the Motion Raceworks catch can. Very, very, very nice stuff. It does cost a little more, but like I just mentioned, it's worth paying the extra buck and not buying the cheap stuff off Amazon, because you will regret it. And I love some Motion Raceworks stuff. I would have every product that Motion has on this truck at some point. It's just going to take me a little bit of time. So I believe that covers everything on this video. If I have missed anything, guys, please just shoot me a comment or whatever, and I will get back to you and I will cover it in the next video. So I appreciate you guys watching. Please come back. I'm going to try to get the next one posted in a few days. The next part 3 video is going to be transmission, and I do have a stick shift in this truck, so we're going to cover that, the whole drivetrain setup. So stick around, and I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share it with a buddy, and hopefully I can pass along some good tips for you guys. Thank you.